All right, so the beginning of day 2 here. I forgot to turn the camera on yesterday. But we got the rear section of frame flipped over. I've got the 2x3 riser rail put down underneath of here. And you can see it's about 7.5 feet in front of my joint. And as you can see here, it does stick out past the edge of the channel iron, mainly because we're going underneath of I-beam, and that's where it needs to be at for the springs and everything. Once I get this all welded in here, I'm just stitch welding it about probably 4 inches, every 6 inches, the whole length down through here. But like where the shackles are at, I'm going to put a gusset on every one of the shackles all the way down through here. And then, once it goes underneath the I-beam here, it'll be sitting square because it's 2 inches wide. We got the frame flipped up on its side here. It's going to be a hell of a lot easier to grind all these old brackets off and everything compared to having to do it over our head. But we'll get this drug around here and setting on top of that, get that all welded together, and get the axles put back underneath of it today so we can get it pulled out of here. Tomorrow's another work day. Got to have the shop back. But that's the plan. I may not get it all welded up today, but at least I want to get the axles under it so I can pull it out. But let's get this done, and then together I'll come back before I do the final welding. All right, my video I had when we flipped this frame over and got it welded together, I wasn't able to do anything with, so there's a big section missing here. But we've got it all done except for the painting. We're starting that now. So we got all the rub rails on here. All the anchor points. So the floor is going to come all the way to the outside here. I've got some diamond tread plate, 1/8 inch steel that's going to be going above the wheels. The rest of this will be all floor. The deck, or where the side-by-side is going to be parked at, all the way up to this cross member. And then from here forward will be the kitchen, living room, dining room area. Up on this first deck will be the bathroom, and then all this under here will be storage, and then up on top will be the queen size bed, a couple of small cabinets. The bathroom, all it's going to be is a stand-up shower and then a toilet. I'm not putting a sink up there. You can come down the steps, and then the kitchen sink will be right here. And then all of the electronics will be in this little compartment here. I've got 4 24 volt 200 amp hour batteries. I'm doing 2 3000 watt Geo Watt inverter MPPT charge controllers, all in one. And then I'm going to add 2 Shoreline 24 volt battery chargers. That way, whenever I go to plug in, I can charge the batteries, but everything will essentially run off of the solar and the batteries. So there's the joint. So there's a V-weld in here. Yeah, don't criticize me on the welds. They're strong enough. They're just not pretty. And then the other half of it, is on the other side. That's a good example right there. Really no difference in doing a butt joint and then doing a plate on the outside or the inside. But and then the 2x3, I ran a full 20-foot piece stitch welded underneath the bottom of it there. So we get it all all painted up. The diamond tread plate should be in today. We'll get that welded in. Get this all painted. I'm gonna get my lights and everything here in the back put in, and get the wires ran before I start putting decking down on it. And then I'll go get it weighed and see how much we increase the frame weight. I've decided that I'm not going to do a third axle if needed. I'm going to leave it a tandem. I'll just swap out the 5200s for 7,000 pound axles and springs. So that should work. All right, there it is. It's all complete, painted. Setting up here, we've got it leveled, ready to start building. That's everything over there on the trailer to get all the walls up and floor in, the rear deck in. The only thing that's not up there would be the metal. And I'm gonna get the walls studded up to get my final height so I know what length to cut my metal. But that's it. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this one up, and then the next one will be of us getting the floor and insulation. We're gonna do 4-inch thick floor because I don't know if we're gonna be living in this when we move out to Arizona or not. So I'm gonna prepare it for wintertime, summertime, you know, everything in between, plus some going out and adventuring side by side. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this video up, and we'll talk to you later.